Alright, now using the media queries for setting up a printed page, I'm going to hit Control P in my browser, and now I can see what this page would look like. Let me refresh this, Control P. Now I can see what this page would look like without any changes to it, how it would get printed. I can even see, depending on what options the user selects or that they might have available, what's there. I'm just going to work with the default here. And then I see, I don't need these links because you're not going to be able to click those. For this menu, my image looks kind of weird. I have this HTML, CSS, JavaScript. It looks kind of light because it's not on that purple background that it was on before. I have some links down here. We can go and keep those. That's not going to be a big deal. So then what I want to do is change the color of this text, get rid of this image, and not show this navigation list because I don't need to show that in these. So here, what we can do in our CSS is we can create another rule. So at media, I only want this to be for the printed page, so only print. And then inside of my brackets, I'm going to write some styles that are going to take care of some of those problems for us. So I feel like I don't need to display any images on a printed page. That's not where the information is at, so we don't need to display that. So image, display none. Then looking at our page, something else, we wanted to get rid of these links. So I'm going to get rid of the entire nav element. If we look at the index, we can tell it just not to display that entire nav element for the printed page. So nav, display none. And then we want to change the font color, and because I have this selected specifically, I need to give it that same specificity here. Body, header, H1, color, black. Now we can save this, we can refresh our page, we can see what changes might have happened. So I'm going to hit Control P again now that I refreshed that. And I can see now that I'm not displaying that image, I'm kind of losing some of the stuff in this header. So there's some things that I want to change here. But you know what? I can come up here to this media query, and everything that's happening here, I want that to go ahead and happen for, let me see. I don't want that to only be screen. So media, screen, print, and we'll see what happens. I broke it. And that's because I don't have this structured correctly. Media, screen, and this, comma, print. I believe maybe the correct structure for that. So now when I hit Control P, I am getting those styles as well. And I can see I don't have the image. This is showing up the way I wanted it to instead of the way it did show up before. I do still have these links down here, but we decided we could keep those. That's fine. And now I have some rules here. The media, screen, comma, print, because I want this to happen when the page gets printed. And then these I want to happen when the page gets printed, but I don't need these to happen in the other instance as well. So in the next video, we'll take a look at how we can move these to separate HTML or CSS files and include them in the HTML.